Hey guys, back here at Tea Time Virtual Golf in Norman for another YouTube lesson series where today we're going to dive in how to properly align for a golf shot. So a lot of times I get students that come to me and their alignment's pretty messed up. So they've got their body lined up one way, they're trying to hit it over this way. They're frustrated because their misses are pretty large because of it. And it's just because nobody really kind of stopped to kind of break down how to properly line up. And so I'm going to do that for you today to where it's very simple. Alignment, I feel like, is super important because it does influence, your club path, and that in turn influences shot shape. So taking your time on setup, making sure that's right every time, and really understanding how to properly line up can really eliminate a lot of big misses if things are mechanically sound or pretty close to mechanically sound. So I've got two sticks sitting here. One is going to represent my foot or body line. This one right here is going to represent my target line. And so one of the important components about lining up correctly is your club face. So I primarily start with that with my setup as I'm addressing the ball, getting lined up for a golf shot. I like to pick out an intermediate target in between my ball and my target line. That's maybe 150 yards away. So picking something 3 to 6 feet out in front of my ball allows for a little bit easier time of knowing exactly where my club face is lined up. So I set my club face first at my intermediate target, and then once I get my grip and I'm happy with that, then I settle my body in parallel to that. And this is just to hit, your standard shot shape, whether it's a small draw, small fade, or you're just trying to, hit a straight ball, which, as we know in golf, is pretty difficult to do. There's always going to be a small degree of rotation on that, whether it be right to left or left to right. So you want to set club face first, then your body. And now we can see that my feet, my knees, my hips, and shoulders are all in line with each other, which is what we ideally want. We don't want to see, feet are good, but shoulders are shut. We don't want to see feet are good, but body and shoulders are open. So lining up square and making sure everything is in a line takes out a lot of guesswork as far as maybe what caused your bad shot. If you know you're lining up well, then you can eliminate that from your process of figuring out why you're missing shots. Now, the only time that this is going to change is if you are in fact trying to hit maybe a bigger draw or a bigger fade. So if I'm trying to hit a fade, my club face is still going to stay square to my target line and my ball line, but my body is going to feel more open, right? Because I'm wanting to encourage a little bit more of an out to in path to start that ball left of my target line and fade it back right to where hopefully I'm hitting a nice pretty fade. Same thing with a draw. Club face is going to be at my target line, and then my body is going to feel a little bit right of that where I want to start it, because I want to feel more inside and around to get that ball to start right of my line and draw back towards my target. So that's a really easy way to actually work on working the ball both ways. And all you've done is adjust your alignment. It's not as complicated sometimes as people make it out to be. It's actually just a manipulation of your body and ball line to create different spins most of the time. Now, obviously, you have different, club paths, as I talked about just a minute ago, but it's really just manipulating that. So don't overcomplicate it. Make sure you take care of the things that you can control, which is your pre-shot routine, your alignment. Once we make contact, we really can't control what happens from there. So make sure that you're really honing in on this stuff when you're on the range. Have one of your playing partners check your alignment when you're out on the course, and just to have that be a part of your process of practicing. And you may notice that those misses become smaller just by doing those things, and you really haven't even dived into some of the mechanical issues that you may have. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's lesson. Just remember, keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Work on this stuff on the range. Put you down some sticks. Again, these sticks you can find at Home Depot. They're super cheap. They're maybe a couple dollars. Throw them in your bag and pull them out when you're practicing. Hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you guys would like to see. And as always, please subscribe and thank you for watching.